Hey guys, I'm back here for another video. I wanted to show you some of the things that I am working on in this vlog number 2. So, I forgot to show you guys, I wanted to put a clip in this video for, to show you guys my, my first commission that was done. It was actually in the thumbnail of my last video, which was the Emperor Palpatine picture. So I had finished that one, and I'd given that to my first client, one of my friends, and it came out pretty cool. I liked it. There's some things about it that I probably would have done differently next time, because I had to repaint the face several times to get it to where I wanted it. But I wish I would have been able to show you guys that other than just the video. But there's a couple other things that I'm working on that I want to show you guys. There's some things that I've decided that I'm not going to be continuing, but there's going to be some stuff replacing them. This is one that I've been working on for a long time. I want to show you guys this. This is a Venom picture. This one was completely repainted. This was actually a project for school. It was a project for school, but I wanted the background to be white. A lot of my paintings I do white and black backgrounds, just because I really like the contrast. But with some of the ones more recently, I've decided to put backgrounds. That's one of the original ones that I did with that actually has a background, but it's not my own design, you know. But I originally wanted that one to have the white background, but my art teacher made me put a blue background in there. When I got it back home, I continuously started painting the white and got it to where I wanted it to. And it looks pretty cool so far. There's some other things that I want to work on it, but there's some other things too. I'm working on an Infinity War Thor. These are all projects that I was working on very heavily until I got the first commission. But like I showed you guys before, that Halloween picture, the Captain America, and the Conor McGregor picture. But back in 2019, August of 2019, when we thought that the MCU was no longer going to have Spider-Man, I painted this. Now, that's not done, but I didn't like it because the paint that I used for Toby was very chalky, and it didn't come out right, and I didn't really like it. So in January of 2020, around the time that fight happened, I was working on this version. And there's some things that are better about it, and there's some things that are worse. I feel like the best part of this one is probably Toby. He looks the best. But I think the previous two, Tom and Andrew, look better. Tom has, like, his eye shape is perfect for this one. This one I kind of messed it up a couple of times, and I tried to fix it. But I've decided what I did wrong when those pictures were, I used silver for Spider-Man's eyes, and that's one of the reasons I didn't want to do it, is because silver is so hard to work with. And I was going to have to do that for all of Toby's webbing. I got Good Mythical Morning in the background. I also did that with this one. Like I say, sometimes I get a little bit discouraged about my artwork, because when something I don't like, I immediately stop, and then I reevaluate, you know. So with this one, with these two, they're not going to get finished, but I plan on redoing it on this. I just did a little light sketch the other day just to get some of the placement. It's not even going to stay there. It's all going to be erased, but just to get an idea of what's going on. But what I've decided to do this time around is to do everything in grays and dark grays when it comes to Toby's eyes and the webbing. That way I'm not going to be, because with silver it's hard to do. Most people say you shouldn't do this, but it's hard to do your highlights and your shadows with silver, because it's not on the I don't really know how to explain it, but it's better to use grays, light grays, dark grays, that sort of thing. But that's what's going to happen with the next one. And I'm probably going to go over this one's eyes, because I still really like this one, with gray. You can see that when I put it in the reflection like this, it's going to be flipped. Well, for me, it's a reflection. But you can see that the eyes don't look quite right. When I'm looking at it like this, though, the eyes look fine. But that's something that a lot of artists do. They'll look in the mirror, or they'll take a picture of it and then flip it and they'll be able to see what they need to fix, because you can't really see your mistakes when you're looking at it straight on always. You need to use like the reflection of it. So that one I'm going to continue to work on, but we have figures that I want to show you. I took all my figures out of storage, all the 3 3/4 inch figures that I have, and some of my DC figures. I put them all out and I counted them to see what I have, and I'm trying to limit the amount of fodder that I have, the loose figures, as much as possible, because over the years I've started and failed at making a lot of different customs, and I was always pretty good with the paint, but I was good with making it look good, but I wasn't good with keeping it looking good, you know, with paint rub, and I used to be really chalky too, so that wasn't very good. But and then I changed my mind, so I take figures apart and I'd redo it. Like, I've made Daredevils, I've made Deadpools, I've made Robins, I've made Punishers, all using the same body parts. So I've messed up a lot of different figures doing that, but I'm trying to eliminate as much of the fodder as possible to go ahead and to keep figures, I don't know, just to get them all on the shelf, just to feel like I have everything just to have everything visible that I've collected over the years, you know what I mean? I don't, like, for instance, I want to get a comic book Wolverine in the collection again, but when I cracked this guy's torso apart, I don't remember why I think I had to take the legs apart just to get the torso out. I don't remember what my thought process is, but he's no longer got his own shoulders. He's got Bucky cap shoulders, because the World War II Captain America is going to have his shoulders, because I felt like they scaled better. Now this, it looks a little bit weird because of the drooping, but I don't dislike it that much. But somehow his original crotch got cracked. So this is actually a crotch from a Spider UK, and it seems to fit pretty nicely. And then also, when I first got this figure, his hand was really loose, so his hand fell out and I lost it a couple of years ago. So that's one of the reasons why I started turning him into a custom, because I no longer had his pieces. But also, I plan on finishing one of my Daredevil customs. I plan on finishing this modern style cap using the all new, all different Captain America from Sam Wilson Captain America and the werewolf cap, along with some of the parts from the Walmart exclusive, or Walgreens exclusive Punisher. That's pretty much it off the top of my head, besides Daredevil, or besides Batman and Lizard that I'd mentioned at the beginning of the video. Wait a minute, I did not. This is the second time recording this, I forgot I didn't say that. Anyway. Trying to think of anything more. Oh yeah, I've also moved my review station. So over there where those Michael Myers stuff was, I had to move that every time I wanted to do a review. I had a pillowcase up, and I wasn't really liking it because I can't, it's not an actual table, or it's not like a desk, so I can't get my legs in there. So I had to like sit really far off the chair and then kind of like wrap my legs around, which is very uncomfortable. I can't get up close into the action, so I decided to make my desk the review area. So I have it so I put this piece of fabric up that's a little bit better than the pillowcase that I was using, and there's some better lighting because I have my LED right here for painting, and then I've got this right here for right now. So this is going to be this is what the review station is going to look like from now on. I know you guys can't see it, but you'll see it in the next video when I review this badass figure, which I got a few days ago, and I've been hanging out with him, and he's pretty cool. But for anything else that I can show you guys, I'll show you, you know what, I'm going to show you what World War II cap looks like right now. Guys, I haven't even posted a picture of this on Instagram of what he looks like all put together. So this is what he's looking like right now. I still have to do the finer details on the shoulders. I'm kind of dreading that because I haven't done like really heavy sculpting like that before. And also my Winter Soldier cap, I've got the shield on there with the magnets. I'll probably do a video on him. It seems to be it. I don't keep them up there like as a display. I keep the bump on the fridge just because it's kind of like eye level and it's kind of cool to look at them like that sometimes. I don't know why I do that. I've always done that when I was younger. All right. These vlog style of videos are a little bit harder to do because I'm trying to think of everything that I want to talk about. You know what? I'm going to show you guys this. All right. So this is also something else that I was working on before I started that first commission. It's Superman from Justice League. I'm trying to get a little bit better with my backgrounds instead of just using solid colors. So this is an attempt at that. I'm also, I think I'm going to keep some of the other stuff to myself, like I said before. Also, if you guys didn't know, I also really like repainting like Mars Mask. So this is my actual H40. The hair is a little bit roughed up right now because for some reason the copy that I got it had like bald spots and patchiness in there. So I fixed the hairline and I put it back up on there, but there's still some hair that I need to attach back here. He's actually not done. Don't tell anybody. And then also here's the look at my H1 Michael Myers. Now I originally got that mask and I got it from Hasbro. I got it from Amazon and it was like a defective mask. So I had to go out and buy this one. But when I was ripping the hair off this mask, some of the factory paint came with it. So I had to Dremel off all of the hair, or Dremel off all the paint. And I think because of that fact that I Dremeled off all the original paint, that there's nothing for my paint to stick to, and this one's starting to crack, which is a shame because this is my favorite mask. The other two, the H40 and my concept mask, they're both fine. The paint is on them 100%. There's nothing worrisome about that. So it's a shame that my H40 or my H1 mask is all messed up, but that's, you know, trial and error, you know what I mean? But I think that's pretty much it, guys. There's a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff. The only thing is there's not enough time. I do work a lot, and I'd like to have maybe like 2 or 3 other videos in between this one and the last one, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna review a couple other figures, and maybe this time I'll upload them kind of sporadically. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Hopefully you guys like this rambling that I've been doing. And until next time, true believers.